Hello everyone and welcome back to another Corepunk video. Today I'm going to show you what you should do the first time you play the game. So you can of course jump into the game as a new person and just try, or you can watch this video and I will guide you on what you should do the very first time you get into this game. Because this game can be a bit confusing if you are like me, a World of Warcraft player where we are very used to be handheld. The game keeps telling us what to do, where this game can be a bit more different. So let's go through. So I have just created a character, and by the way, you can get access to this alpha now. It's running till the 6th of September. You can get access if you was a part of the alpha 1, or you can get access by this link up here. And since we now talked about this link, we can hide it now. So let's get to it. So first of all, you create your character. I have chosen a shaman, which is a melee damage dealer, but also has a pet that you will get in about level 6. And you also can summon totems. For example, you can summon a water totem, which actually heals quite a lot, which later in the game you can upgrade, so it actually heals even more. So you have different talent trees here you can like choose. So let's get to it. The first thing you have to do when you get into the game is you need to speak with Sig over here. He's giving you, I think we can call it the main quest, your main quest. I'm going to skip the conversations with the NPCs or else it's going to be way too long a video. But remember, when you play this game, actually listen to the conversations. They give you a hint and knowledge about how this game is supposed to be played. So if you skip every conversation in this game, you will get lost, and I promise you, you will get lost. So just listen to the conversations. Don't, when you talk with them, you don't have to like take all the options. You just need to, for example, if you talk to this one here, you can see it has different options like, what is this place? How are you? Who are you? The only one that is important when talking to NPCs, when questing, is this one here, need help. Because then you can see if they have a quest for you, and then they will tell you something about the quest. But in this case, we're just going to go here, and you can see this is the main quest. So we're just going to say yes, and give us the quest. So now it says find newcomer forms. Basically, you are an invader from another world that came through this portal down here, and now we are on this other planet called Kvalat. You are supposed to like fill out a form because you are basically an invader and you have to register who you are. And this person didn't have any more forms, so we have to go to his house up here to find more forms. So let's go ahead. Oh, by the way, you also have to select which spell you want to use. In my case, I think I'm gonna go with this one first. Rip apart. These are campfires. In this game, when you are below 90% health, you are not you can see here that you are not, well, right now I have 0.8 health regeneration. When you're below 90% health, you have 0. But later you will get, see, there is a talent tree here. This is a talent tree for every class in the game. So this is like everyone can use this, but it can like change how your game style is. So basically, technically everyone could be a tank, because you can take the tank one here and get more health and aggro, which is pretty cool. But of course some classes like Legionary are way better tanks, so yeah, but it will just make you more tanky. But the one here called Pathfinder is actually giving you 2% health regeneration all the time. And once you select it, there's even more insight that will give you even more health regeneration. So every time you get out of combat, you will get to full health in no time. But the Pathfinder is one saying it only works if you have no allies around you. It's a solo-minded talent tree. And don't worry, you can reset these. But of course, if you're not solo, you usually normally have a healer with you or something like that. But if you find these campfires in the open world, they are basically giving you health. So you just right click on them and you sit down, and now you can see I'm getting 4.8 health regeneration per second. Also 2.7 mana regeneration, and if I eat food while sitting here, it will work 50% better. So this is just to tell you, if you find a campfire, use it, it will give you full health, full mana. Now, let's go to the second quest. The thing in this game you have to understand is that the NPCs, they don't show you that they have a quest. You need to speak with them. And then you can see here, the need help button is actually glowing. It didn't do that in the first few alphas, but I think after feedback, they have now changed it. So it actually shows you if this NPC has an active quest for you or not. But in this case, you can see it is like glowing up, which means, hey, I do have a quest for you. So basically what this guy wants is he wants to, you know, collect some tree so you can learn how to make a campfire yourself. It's very easy. You actually just take the wood just behind him, and he also tells you that. He says it's around the camp somewhere, and I mean it's just right behind him. So you just right click on it, it drops, and now you can loot it. And now you just deliver the quest. And then you can talk with him again and see, do we have another quest? No, it's not highlighted. He does have a shop where we can like buy actually some campfires. We can actually buy 10 campfires for 7.6 gold, which is actually a pretty good one. He also sells matches, which you need for building campfires. So now he gave us matches so we can build campfires. He gave us bread, which is really strong because it actually gives you 6.4 health per regeneration every second for 20 seconds. We're going to save it over here so that I can just use my key binding F1. It's like an action bar here. So now I can press F1 to use my food. He also gave us a recipe. We're just going to right click on that. So we can actually create campfires. And he also gave us sweet baked pumpkin, which is for mana. So now we can press, I think it's a Y. Yeah, Y here. And you can see on the first tab here, the survival, the cooking tab, we can now create campfires. We have the matches, which he gave us and also sells, but we need wood. And wood you get from the forest. So, but yeah. Oh, I also need to equip my candy. There we go. So now we got bread. We got pumpkins for mana, bread for healing, campfire for healing and mana. So now we just actually run to the next quest. And that's the main quest. We have to find his house up there. Also, keep in mind, everything that like you can like hover your mouse over is things you can interact with. So trees, stones, flowers, like there's so much crafting in this game. If you have played New World, it kind of reminds of that, where you can almost interact with anything. In New World, you can basically interact with almost every tree you run past. In this game, you can't. You can see I can't. You have to like find trees where it looks like they are naked, if you know. See, I just ran into these mushrooms and now I can actually take it. But you have to like find a tree that is a bit like naked, if you know what I mean, like kind of has no leaves on. And now we just click on the forms he has on his table. It's gonna drop on the floor. And there we go. He actually tells us don't go into my house and check my things, but we're just gonna do that anyway. As you can see, you can move your mouse over everything, and oops, there. We can actually open his fridge to see if anything is in there. Nothing was there. Also, we can try go out in his trash and see if he had something important in his trash. And you can actually jump by clicking space. No, nothing in his trash. That's fine. So now we took the forms and basically what he told us, and again, listen to the quest, it's very important, but since I'm here as your guide, you don't need that right now in this video. He wants us to go up north to the city and find his brother. So we're just gonna continue. There is coming another quest now, if you walk the right way, and it's very important when you go here. Actually, she also has a quest down there, which we actually forgot. We're just gonna go down and take it. She wants a mana. When you run into all of these like plants, they have a big chance to like all these vegetables, they have a big chance to like drop them. Even there was something. So there's like things everywhere in the world you can like, you know, gather. But it's nice this game gives you like 120 slot back, so you don't have to think about like running out of space. There she is, and basically she wants you to find a mana vial, because she says she's using mana for all her machines. So all the machines, there you can see, collect mana vial. So basically you just want a mana flask. This game is kind of fun with the questing, because all the quests are somehow related. So for example, in the city, you are getting a quest where you need to do some stuff, and then you get mana vials, which means you complete her quest, and then you will get, of course, a recipe for whatever this thing is. I think it's probably for creating mana vial or something, I don't know. And again, you can see all these things here. You can just like destroy them, and now you've got 3 carrots. So again, it's very important when you get from the house down here, go to the right. Go to the right here. As you can see house, and go up here to the right. Because there's going to be a guy who's going to give you a quest where you have to kill rats. It gives a really good XP, and he gives you some, he actually gives you your first item with stats, and he also gives you some cosmetic items. In this game, cosmetic items is basically all the armor you have on yourself is cosmetics. So, and don't worry, it's not like those mobile games where every cosmetic in the game requires you to go to the microtransaction shop. You know what I mean, the micro shop. No, transaction in this game drops by even monsters, by destroying scarecrows on the marked cornfields, doing quests. You can go to the PvP vendor and buy full cosmetics from him. There's so many ways you can get cosmetics. The way items work in this game with stats is basically down here in the right corner. This is where you have your items like League of Legends, like Dota. Those items down here give you stats, can even give you active abilities, just like League of Legends and Dota. So we're just going to talk to him, and he says, hey, please kill all the rats for me. And then you can see here, there, this is like League of Legends and Dota or any other MOBA, where you have all these items here that goes down here. You can have 6 on at the same time. And this one gives attack power, spell power, health, mana, armor, magic resist, or heal and shield power. I am 100% always going with the 100 more health. I feel like in this game, the early start is so strong when you have more health. So, by the way, on this field here where you have all the rats, there is these like wheat things here where you get like wheat seeds. Take them, because the next quest up in the city require you to have some of them to make bread. But I'm level 1 and there's like 2 level 2 rats up here. It's gonna be tough, but let's try. Oh shit, okay, there's actually 3 of them. That is too much. That is definitely too much. You need 5 tails from them, so basically the quest I just took from him, I need to kill 5 of them. But 3 of them in level 2? Nah, that is way too much. This we can do. So my... okay, yeah, so my spell is basically charging to one of them, and then it deals, the next attack deals way more damage. There we go, so 1 rat tail, 2 rat tail, and some wheat. There we go. We can place down a campfire, eat some bread, and there we go. Bread, don't like hesitate using it. Maybe hesitate using the campfires because you don't have too much of them. Well, you have to go down and craft and find tree for that. But at least with the bread, it's so easy to make. You just eat the weeds from this farm here, and you're gonna get plenty of it. There we go. And these scarecrows, if you kill them, there's a small chance, actually, there you go, that they drop a hat. In this case, you can see this hat is for a champion male, so sadly it's not for my class.
Always advancing.
So let's see if we can find some more rats, a level 2, and even has a chest. That's perfect. So basically what that means is that it has a chest, so if I kill it, I will get this chest. If this person comes down, and I think it's something I have reported as a bug, but if that person comes down and take the last hit on the rat, he actually gets the chest and also the quest loot. I personally think they should change that and you basically have shared loot. So even like kind of like Diablo and World of Warcraft, it doesn't matter how many people attack the rat, we're all gonna get our quest item. We're all gonna get... Maybe not the chest. I think there should be some kind of like randomized system in the background where it's gonna like roll a dice in the background. Like it can see, okay, 5 people attack the rat. Let's now roll and see who gets the highest number. Okay, that was Dvalin. Dvalin will get the chest. I feel like that would be a fair system. So we just need 2 more rat tails. And this one even has a chest. Perfect. found out my spell is actually pretty useless. The shaman quickly leaps toward the target, preparing to deliver a series of destabilizing strikes. The next following auto attacks increase damage by 110. Okay, yeah, so it's not too powerful.
Upward.
Just need one more rat tail, and these rats can be found at all these white dots on the marks. So down here, down over there, down like all these cornfields around, well, wheat fields. So don't worry, there is plenty of rats. So like now, I can't find any more rats. We could go back and see if the one I killed from the start has actually respawned. It hasn't. I still think it would be nice if they increased the respawn rate in this game. Just an honest opinion from my side, I think it would be totally fine if they increased the respawn rate. It would give me more enemies to fight, because sometimes when I play this game, I feel like there's too much walking and gathering without combat. So it would be nice if, you know, with a bit more enemies around. And it doesn't have to be like strong enemies, it could also just be like low-level enemies like these. Like if there was way more rats around, I would love it. It's just like killing rats. There we go. We actually got one rat tail too much. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Oh, you can actually sell them. So I don't think it's like... So we just gotta deliver the quest. Now I'm gonna pick my more 100 health. I'm gonna pick my cosmetic item. And I want attack power, not spell power. Level 2. And he has an additional quest, which is the one that actually gives the mana vial, which we can, if you go into your quest log, it's kind of annoying. I really hope they change this. So if any developers watch this, please think about changing this. If you open up the quest log, its default has minimized the quest. And if people will be like, hey, I can't, like, it only shows one of the things I have to do. Like, what the hell? What is wrong with this quest log? Then you have to click this little arrow, and then you can see it totally bugs out. So you have to, like, close it, open again, and there you go. Now it works. And now it works every time. You just have to do this one time. Like, you have to expand the quest in here. And I really hope they remove this expand one and just let it be expanded all the time. Like, why would you not want to see your quest, if you get what I'm saying? So this is totemic passive. Through meditation, the shaman increase both in his and wolf attack speed by 4. Active with 5 charges at a man, the shaman can activate a skill, summon a totem. Yeah, we want that. So as a shaman, for example, you actually have like this this elemental master here in the middle that keep charging up, and it gives you like different powers. Like you can have like earth, I think it is, earth, water, I can't remember the last one, maybe. And depending on which one you use, the totem does different things. If it's, for example, the water totem, it does healing. This guy had a quest as well, and he basically wanted us to find an uncommon immunostimulating implant, which is actually the one we just got. So let's put on the cosmetic item we just got, this one here. So now you can see I have like a chain. And also we got this one here, which I picked, which is now actually the one he wants, but he doesn't want the gray version. He wants the green version, a stronger one. But I don't have that for him as for his quest right now. So I just equipped it. As you can see, I have now 100%, like not 100%. I have 100 more health. It's down here. So yeah. And this is the item that gives you stats, and then you have these items, which is just cosmetics.
A few more clicks
If you press set, you know, like a zebra, it does auto walking. So now you can see it just like it keeps following my mouse. So basically now we have been down here. We got the main quest. We got the campfire quest here. We got the mana quest here. We found the main quest item. We got up to the rat guy, completed the rat quest, got some items. Now we got his second quest, which is a bit harder, require more crafting items and stuff like that. This guy here wants a very strong green item, this one here in green version. And this city here and over here is full of NPCs. There's like an NPC everywhere, and you have to speak with them all. You need to speak with them all and check if they have a quest for you. Like this lady here who's running this cafe, she is having a quest as well. She wants blood honey, because then she maybe can make something that tastes better. So you can see here, like, collect blood honey. But the guy we're looking for the main quest is this guy here, the soup. So we're gonna talk with him and say, yeah, he has some funny things to say. And there you go. He wants us then to meet Big Mama, which is over here. There we go. And Big Mama is... Where's Big Mama? Oh, she was up there. So, talking with her, she also... Well, we deliver the main quest to her. And basically what she wants now is that you have to do crafting. So she tells you, hey, you need to go out and find some wheat. And then you have to, like, make some... Well, you're going to the crafting station here. And basically here on the first tab here, you can see here, you have this wheat flour. So you have to craft them, because I think it's like every 3 wheat flour you can craft a bread. She's gonna give you the recipe to actually crafting breads. So you're just gonna go over here and you're gonna create these wheat flour. Every time you craft an item, every time you harvest an item, it seems like I get 2 experience. You can see down here, I just got 2 XP. And it actually moves your XP bar. So in theory, that was the word. If you go out and find 200 wheat and make them into wheat flour, then you would get a lot of XP. You would actually get 600 XP. Isn't it 600? No, 200. It's 400. My math is really bad there. So you get 400 XP, which is actually more than a level. So I'm just saying, but it's also going to take a lot of time. You can see how long time it takes just to create one. So you would have to leave your PC, you know, just let it stand here and craft it while you leave your PC. But you can close all the menus while doing it. And then your character there is standing and playing with a controller while you're crafting. Like this guy over here, the Super Saiyan. Whatever style he's about to make. There we go. So now you go back to Big Mama, which is up here. Say, hey, I got the items for you, and she gives you like a lot of items. And then she has the next main quest for you, where you need to help a lot of people. So you can see here, the next main quest she has is this one here, where you have to help a lot of people. And this is the people you find around the city here. You find people over here, you find people over there, you find people over here. And now she gives you a recipe. There we go. So now, if we go to the crafting station again, you can see here we can now create sweet baked pumpkins and we can create bread. The sweet baked pumpkin require a pumpkin seeds and sugar, and the bread requires wheat flour and salt. So I can actually create now a sweet baked pumpkin, which is giving mana, which is nice, and the bread is giving HP. You can see the bread is now giving more HP than last time we checked. That's because every time you go level, every time you get more HP, it gives you more. I think it's because it's like a percentage of how much maximum health you have. So it's always like, you know, possibly the bread always gives you like 20% health or 50% health. And then of course the more health you get, the more it gets. It could also be tied to levels, I'm not quite sure. But so now we're making a lot more bread. Also we got some bread from some of the questers. So you can see I have more than 20 bread now. And now I'm crafting a lot more bread also. And that was what I was saying. See, again, we also got 20 this pumpkin. So we got plenty of food for both mana, healing, and campfire. There we go. I would actually say this is the part. This is the tutorial. This is like welcome to Corepunk. Now you are in the game. This is your tutorial. Now you are here where everyone else is, where everyone is crafting, and basically from here on, the adventure will start for you. What I can tell you as a tip. What I can say as a tip is go around here, this entire place, find all the NPCs, take all the quests. It's better to have all the quests than none. Go over here, take all the quests again. There's plenty of people over here, plenty of people over here. And then you have all the quests, and now you can go around the world and explore. Keep in mind, this is not an MMO like World of Warcraft where you have to do the next quest after the next quest after the next quest. The quests are going to be spread around. You might have to go there sometimes for this quest and the same quest over there. But at the same time, you have more quests over here. This game is more about discovering, adventuring, running around, crafting, gathering. It's not like I'm not gonna say it's not a theme park MMO, because it will have dungeons and battleground and stuff like that. But for the first player experience, it's gonna be an adventure game where you walk around slowly, you gather trees, you gather stones, you gather plants, and so on. And just a tip, at level 5, you can get your next spell down here. These 2 spells down here is like a summoner's abilities from League of Legends. Like a summon ability, like Flash and Smite. And you get that over here. Over here, there's a lady called Sarah. I have a second video on that you can find on my YouTube. Saying it's, I think the title is something like Unlock 2 new abilities, something like that. She's over here, but first at level 5, so don't think about that. When you get to level 8, you can get your amount, which is like some city like up north. I haven't been there yet, but some people say it's like up north here. It requires you to be level 8 and having 800 gold. Then you can get your first mount, which is a motorcycle. So, yeah. And if you're tired of being naked, you can buy full cosmetic armor over here as well. There's a PvP vendor for each class in the game. So there will be a shaman over there where you can buy cosmetics. Each piece of armor, like, you know, each of these pieces over there costs 20 gold. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So just to make sure we have covered everything. We have covered the crafting tab. Again, you have all the different things you can do from like all the different, like, you know, material you can get from all the different, like, go through this tab, explore it. We have talked about your hero here with the cosmetics, your stats. We have talked about your inventory. We've talked about here the talent trees, which you first gotta get in level 5. If you play a lot of solo, I recommend taking Pathfinder. It's gonna help you getting a lot more healing and just being stronger alone, discovering the game. Then, of course, you can see there's something like a Hunter, which is giving you attack speed, or Medic that gives you more healing power. You also have your weapon mastery here. The more you play your character, the more you will unlock these points. So, for example, you can see I can make my totem stronger. I can extend the duration for the totem, increase the radius. I can make the shaman totem become sturdier and gain more health. It 100%. There's a 10% chance the totem won't consume a stack. And healing totem. Cleans 1 debuff from the totem, or fire totem, attacks 2 target, or wolf totem, and then some more stuff. They actually nerfed it. I remember the totem was able to be better healing. Oh, weird. But yeah, you can like improve your abilities in case you want, or even your passive down here. But yeah, and then you can see your different classes. But yeah, you got the map, the talents, the weapon mastery. I think that's everything I need to tell you now. So thanks for watching, and this video was actually expected to be like 10 minutes, but yeah, it's a big game. Yeah. When you watch this video, you should now be able to understand the base game. And again, just as a note, talk with every NPC you see, like this guy here. He actually has a quest where he wants whiskey, and you're gonna get whiskey randomly. There's a lot of quests where the items you need to get is like randomly from the world. And this guy here, he wants whiskey. Deliver Elenian whiskey to Patty. And you get that from just destroying random crates in the game. So a lot of the quests also require you to just go randomly places in the game and, like, you know, break stuff, and then you get it. So there it is. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and let me know in the comments if you have any additional questions about the game, and I will make a video about it. Have a great day, and I'll see you in another Corepunk video. Peace out.